It's funny because over the last couple of years, I've ran across a handful of people, whether they were at thrift stores or garage sales, even some of my old friends, they think that selling on eBay and Amazon and like finding an item for like $1 or $2 at a thrift store or garage sale and selling it on eBay or Amazon for 50, $100 is a scam. They think it's unethical. And my question is, how is that unethical? Now, I understand if you go to a garage sale and, you got Grandma Nancy over there and she's like, well, how much should, what would you pay for my board game? And it's like a hero quest and you're going to make a couple $100 and you offer a quarter. Like, yeah, I feel like that's a scam. That's unethical. I don't condone taking advantage of people, but if someone's asking $5 for a board game, that's worth a couple $100, I don't think there's anything wrong paying what they're asking. Yeah, maybe you want to give them a couple extra bucks to help them out. If you think that would, be great, then go for it. But if a thrift store is asking $1 or $2 and you're bringing it to the market, I don't understand how that's a scam or how that's unethical. You're bringing value to the market. And that's the number one goal of an entrepreneur, of a business owner. You get paid for the value you bring to the market. Now, what's the value that you're bringing to the market as a reseller? Well, you're finding hard to come across items, you're finding different products and whatnot, and you're bringing it to a marketplace that makes it convenient for somebody to get their hands on it. It's very convenient for someone to go on eBay and pay 30, 40, 50 bucks, or go on Amazon and pay 50 or 60 bucks and have it shipped directly to them versus having to go find it themselves. And a lot of these, secondhand items that we're reselling, you can't go to Walmart or Target or Barnes and Noble and find these items. Like, these are items that we're having to literally go hunt down, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time to go find these items. You got to clean the items, you got to take pictures. So I think it's baloney that people think that, like, regular everyday people, a lot of them think that what we're doing is kind of wrong. They call us vultures. Some of them say that we're scammers, right? And I know a lot of people in this community, you obviously don't think that because you're a reseller, but it's really interesting. And I'd like to know, leave a comment down below. Have you ever run across somebody who says, what you do is wrong, what you do is unethical? Because honestly, I think what we do as eBay sellers, maybe you're flipping on Facebook Marketplace or Etsy or Amazon, I think we're doing a great deed. I think we're adding a lot of value to the marketplace. We're helping people get what they want easier. Right? We're helping people to relive their memories with nostalgic items, maybe like video games and whatnot. Where are you going to find, some old N64 video games? You certainly aren't going to go to the thrift store and find them yourself unless you get really lucky. It's getting harder and harder to find those types of items at thrift stores and whatnot. But I think what we're doing is we're really adding a lot of value. And now I want to turn things over to kind of something that's similar, and that's overall, when you're in business, your ultimate goal should be to solve a problem. There's a lot of people who think that if you charge money for something, whether that's maybe a product or maybe you have a YouTube channel like myself and you want to offer coaching or a service, a lot of people think that, oh, that's unethical, that's a scam, you shouldn't be charging. But here's the thing, are you bringing value to the marketplace? Are you solving a real problem? If you're charging for something, whether it's a physical product or an information product or coaching or services or whatever your business is, if you're not really solving a problem, if your product isn't a solution, then what are you really doing? That's a scam. But if what you're doing is helping somebody, it's making a difference in their life, it's helping them to save time, or it's helping them to save money, or it's helping them to make money, or it's helping them to, improve their life with whatever product you're flipping or information, whatever, then you should never feel ashamed of yourself. Never feel ashamed of yourself to sell something that's really making a difference, that's really helping somebody. And that's the goal at the end of the day. Now, if you're a reseller who you're lying about your products, maybe there's a page ripped out of the book and you're not telling somebody about it, it's gonna cause them a pain. Or maybe you're selling a really nice jacket and you discover that maybe the lining of this sports coat's all ripped up and you're saying, I'm gonna hide that picture because when they get it, they'll be fine with it. It's not a big deal. First of all, you're putting your business in jeopardy because you could get a return, you get negative feedback, but you're not providing value. You're actually doing the opposite. You're being in what I call is you're like a scam artist, right? So you always wanna come from a place of value. If you wanna make more money in business, there's only one thing you can do. What's the difference between someone who makes $100,000 on eBay versus $50,000? they're offering twice as much value. Now, obviously that's a generalization, but if you want to make more money as an eBay seller or as an Amazon seller, you have to know what your value is. Your value is bringing products to the marketplace. So the more products you can bring to the marketplace, the better customer experience, the more volume you can do, the more money you're going to make. The amount of value that you bring to the marketplace is going to equate how much money's in your bank account at the end of the day. So never be ashamed to sell something on eBay. Never be ashamed to, maybe you have an ebook or something you want to write, or maybe you have a coaching service, or maybe you have a software or something, right? I don't know what it is. Maybe you're selling subs at a local shop that you started. Never be ashamed of that product if you believe in it, if you fully stand behind it, if the money that someone's paying for that product, service, whatever, if your product, service, or whatever that is worth way more than what you're charging, then that's a win. If the product you're selling, that's why I always say, what do I say? Under promise and over deliver when it comes to conditioning your products. When I'm trying to figure out the condition of a product, or maybe I'm taking a look at an item right here, and I'm looking at it, I'm getting ready to send out a shipment, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this maybe this can go as very good. I'll do it as good because I want to under promise the condition and over deliver on the value. That's the key to business right there. So let me know what your thoughts are. Have you ever had any situations or stories of people saying, oh, what you're doing is wrong, it's unethical, but then in the back of your mind, you say to yourself, you know what? I'm adding value. I'm making a difference. What I'm doing is actually serving people. And you're like, you can think whatever you want. I know what I'm doing is good. With that being said, smash that like button. Appreciate you. Much love and peace.